Ever wondered what phrases older men use to get girls hooked? If you're tired off, feeling like you're missing out while younger guys seem to grab all the attention, this is your chance to change the game. In this video, you'll learn exactly how to tap into your experience and say the right things to captivate interest. Watch till the end, and you'll have the confidence to use these 7 powerful phrases that guarantee she's intrigued and wanting more. Let's start with the number 7. I can't stop thinking about you, thinking about how you would look in my bed. This phrase walks the fine line between playful flirtation and direct intention. The woman hearing this will feel both flattered and intrigued. It's forward, yes, but it's delivered in such a way that it doesn't feel crass. Rather, it feels like a compliment wrapped in desire. The key here is that it suggests she's been on your mind, placing her in the position of someone special, not just passing interest for younger women. The appeal comes from a sense of being wanted by someone, experience someone who knows what he wants, both emotionally and physically, and isn't afraid to express it. Younger men might stumble through flirtation or shy away from being direct, but an older man with this level of confidence presents a more refined, appealing form of seduction. The implication is clear. He's mature, knows the game, and is interested in her form more than just casual flirtation. Now, you don't just say this one. You've got to deliver it slow. Let it linger in the air. It's not just about the bed. It's about the feeling behind it. What you're really saying is, I'm thinking about you a lot. And trust me, that thought counts for something number. 6. You are so hot. I can't handle it. This is where a little vulnerability I can't handle. It works in your favour. You're not trying too hard. You're just admitting the obvious. She's stunning, and you're smart enough to notice the secret here. Don't say it like a line. Say it like you're just confessing something that's a little too real to keep to yourself. Because this phrase brings a combination of admiration and vulnerability when a younger woman hears it. The immediate reaction is often flattering. It's a direct compliment to her physical appeal. However, it's the vulnerability embedded in the phrase, I can't handle it, that makes it more than just a generic pickup line. By admitting that her attractiveness is overwhelming, the man is showing that she has a powerful effect on him. This makes the compliment feel more genuine because it's not just about her looks. It's about how her presence impacts him. Younger women are often pursued by men who try to play it too cool. Keeping their emotions or admiration in check, this phrase flips the script. The man is confident enough to admit that she's affecting him, which shows his comfort with his own emotions. This subtle vulnerability can make her feel more desired on a personal level rather than just being objectified. You're too beautiful to be single. Number 5, you're too beautiful to be single. This one, fellas, is a classic. It's bold, but not over the top. The trick is, you've got to make it sound like an observation, not a pickup line, like you're genuinely perplexed. Because how could someone like her not be spoken for? Subtext. Here you're asking yourself why you haven't already swept her off her feet. The underlying effect is that this phrase plays into her sense of worth. She starts to think, why am I single? This can create a moment where she reconsiders her situation and finds herself questioning why she hasn't been noticed by someone like him. It positions. The man is someone who sees her value clearly, which is both flattering and persuasive. For an older, this phrase works because it strikes a balance between confidence and curiosity. It's not overtly sexual, which might make a younger woman defensive, but it still packs a punch by implying that she's a catch. The man saying it seems genuinely perplexed by the fact that she's single, which implies 2 things. 1, He's interested in her too. He sees valuable. It also plants a seed of thought in her mind. If someone older and presumably wiser finds her so irresistible, maybe she's worth more, then she's giving herself credit for this can be a subtle ego boost for the younger woman, and by the end of the conversation, she may start seeing him as someone who recognizes her in a way that others don't. Number 4, I've got a head full of grey hair and a heart full of youthful curiosity. Let's meet somewhere in the middle. Here's where you bring in the charm. You acknowledge your age, but in the grey hair, the same breath, you remind her that you're still full of life and adventure. The grey hair, it's not a drawback. It's a symbol of experience and the curiosity. Well, that's what keeps things interesting. The perfect balance between wisdom and fun. This phrase strikes a balance between confidence and charm. It subtly tells her, yes, I'm older, but that's what makes me interesting. And I can still keep up with you. Younger women might be hesitant about an older man because they worry about a lack of excitement or spontaneity. But here you're putting that concern to rest. You're showing her that while he brings experience to the table, you also still have a spark that keeps you engaging. Additionally, this phrase projects self-assurance. You're not trying to compete with younger men by pretending to be something you're not. Instead, you are leaning into your strengths and offering something that younger men often can't life experience, mixed with curiosity. Number 3, I might need glasses to read the fine print, but I can see clear as day that you're someone special. A little humour goes a long way. This one's light-hearted, but it has a deeper message. You're saying, yeah, I might be older, but I don't miss the important things in life. Like you, it's flirty, but it also shows you're paying attention. That, my friends, is where the magic happens. Younger women tend to appreciate a blend of humour and genuineness. And this line provides both. It shows that you can laugh at your own age, related quirks, while making it clear that you see her value right away. This phrase mixes playful self-awareness with a flattering compliment, creating armament of light-heartedness that disarms the woman and makes her smile. The human of needing glasses for the fine print brings a bit of vulnerability to you, making you appear approachable and self. The fine print ash without taking yourself too seriously. At the same time, the compliment about her being someone special adds a layer of sincerity and attention that women crave, especially from an older man who is presumed to have a deeper understanding of life and relationships. This phrase is perfect for making the ice or during a casual, fun conversation where humour is already part of the vibe. A playful environment like a coffee shop, a daytime lunch, or even a light-hearted conversation at a bar would set the stage perfectly. Number 2, you bring the youthful spirit. I'll bring the wisdom together. We might just figure out this crazy thing called life. Now, this is where you slow things down. You're offering her a partnership. I bet she's got the energy and spark. You've got the wisdom, the experience together. You make one hell of a team. It's not about age. It's about what each of you brings to the table. This appeals to her desire for balance and partnership. It highlights that both your age and her youth bring something valuable to their relationship. When you talk about figuring out life together, it adds a deeper layer of connection. You're suggesting a journey, a partnership, where you both contribute and learn from each other, whether this can resonate with her if she's looking for more than just superficial attraction. Someone who's interested in growth both as individuals and as a couple. For her, this dynamic can be very attractive. She might have experienced dating guys her age who are still figuring things out themselves, elves, but you offer wisdom and stability. And that can seem like a breath of fresh air. The balance between the two of you, her youth and your experience, creates an image of a harmonious, well-rounded relationship. This works best in reflective moments where the conversation gets a little deeper. Maybe after you've talked about life goals or past experiences. Picture a quiet dinner, a walk in the park, or sitting by the fireplace as the ideal set for this kind of lifeline number 1. I want to make you moan for hours. This line is all about intensity and confidence. When you deliver it with the right mix of control and swagger, it sends a bold message that you know exactly what you're capable of, and you're not shy about your intentions. It's direct, unapologetic, and creates a sense of anticipation. For a younger woman, hearing this from you can be enticing because it combines the allure of experience with a promise of pleasure. It works because it's a powerful expression of sexual confidence, something she may find highly attractive in an older man. You're communicating that not only are you experienced, but you also know how to take your time and provide pleasure, something younger. Men might rush through your words, signal control and patience, qualities often attribute to older men in intimacy. There's also an element of thrill. It's bold enough to spark excitement, but when you say it at the right moment, it doesn't feel out of place or overly aggressive. The promise of ours suggests entrance and expertise, positioning you and someone who knows how to create a fulfilling experience. A see you dimly lit setting, perhaps during a romantic dinner or when you're alone, together in a more private space would be ideal. It could be after a series of lighter, flirtatious exchanges when it's clear that both of you are interested and things are escalating.